Oh no. Oh no. Wait, it's fine actually? It's Ali. Wow, hello. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Tarkanet, you're Tarkanet? You do that then. That's fine by me. You take care, you do that then, yeah. I dropped like 100 frames earlier, just like when the stream was starting for some reason. I don't know why, but I guess something happened and fucking I guess my stream stuttered for a bit, but it seems to be fine now. I'm not losing any more frames, interestingly, so wonder what that's all about. I got my whooped in Tarkov. Really? No. I think you mentioned there being an update recently, right? Why are you getting your ass whooped? Huh? What's happening? Why are you getting your whooped? See, a lot of people are on right now. I see. That's always fun, honestly. I mean, maybe not always, because sometimes the servers have issues, but like, I think usually when you have like a game get a nice big update, and then like then suddenly you're sort of like and everyone's like online at the same time. I think that's kind of fun sometimes, How are you, Mr. Sequoia? I'm doing alright. Yeah. Hello, Mecca. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome. Hello. I'm honestly like, I don't know. I've been feeling the same for like the past week or so. We're just like sort of just generally out of it, like sort of just generally kind of out of it. I do think that I'll get there somewhere. I do think things have changed overall, obviously, but I'm just kind of tired. But I don't know. I'm obviously always tired, but we're trying. Honestly hydrated. I think maybe you're right. Hope you're doing well. I'm EP. Me too. Cause I don't even know really. I don't even really know exactly like why. I mean, not why, but like exactly like specifically what might be happening today. But I did go outside yesterday. I did walk around for a while, for a long while actually. So that might be part of it, I guess. But I don't know. Mm. Me, dizzy, hungry. Me, you, me. Oh my God! The cross-platform meow. Holy fuck! The cross-platform meow. My goodness. Bye. Yeah, I know. Bye, hungry. I know. Outside of being EP, I've also been prepping my luggages and all. Ooh, right. I mean, actually, what's your plan for that? Honestly, like, what's your philosophy on that now? Are you gonna be trying to bring everything that you need, or are you gonna try to keep it lightweight? What's your play? What's your play? Because I remember when I first, I do remember distinctly that I brought a lot, like a decent amount of things. Not so much that I had to like actually like pay someone to like bring it with me to school or anything, but I did like drive a fair amount and like I did fill up a car pretty full. But I was trying to keep it pretty lightweight, so I don't know. Well, outside of my laptop, nothing until I arrived there, though selling some of the existing stuff that I do want to replace like my current keyboard, for example, to get something that works better for me. Oh, I see. That's fair. What do you think? I mean, I guess what are you thinking about that then? I guess you got some stuff that you want to replace. That's fair. I do remember that like when I first moved out for a bit, I brought like a lot of pots and pans with me, but those like still served me well. But I kind of always wished that I got like a bigger one. Like instead of getting like two smaller pans, I got like one big one. I usually thought that in my head, but I don't know how relevant that is to you. I don't know how relevant that is to you, but I did also like kind of buy like a lot of kitchens related things eventually actually. Like I bought a dough scraper when I was when I moved out eventually, just because like I really wanted something specifically for that. Because I was like making bread a lot when I was living alone, but I haven't done that in a while. You know, I'm kind of sad about that actually. You know, I used to like have this bread recipe like memorized on a kitchen scale. Like I could just like hammer out a dough in like no time at all. Actually, it was like not a complicated recipe. It's not a recipe that I need to like knead for 10 hours or anything. But like still, it was like I could still like not like hammer it out like so easily, and it was so quick. And I've had bread so often, bro. Gosh. Oh well. And you know what? Actually, I did. I mean, I guess speaking of keyboards, I guess I don't know. I am like I don't. I don't think I'm in the market for a new one anytime soon. But like the other day, I did have a thought about like, what if I like, do they make like mechanical keyboards for like tablets? Because like I have one of those cases. I have one of those like tablet cases that are meant for like meant for like a tablet, and like that has like a keyboard attached to it too, like a Bluetooth keyboard, and I like it. You know, I like using it sometimes. You know, it's fun. Cough, excuse me, but like I don't. I mean, I obviously, but like I use like a mechanical keyboard normally, so it's like I mean I don't know. I'm kind of curious if they do, but like technically no. But there's local profile keyboards that look close. How this isn't a thing? Probably not. I imagine like it'd be too clunky to be like real. But like it was an idea I had in my head though. I was like, what if though? Yeah, but I don't know. Otherwise, I do have like a regular sort of just sort of membrane sort of Bluetooth keyboard for my tablet that I use sometimes for writing and stuff. And I use it pretty often, honestly, when I'm writing in like sort of in like a weird spot. But yeah, I don't know. As on my end, I'm still looking for more for a split keyboard since my hands are suffer and I need better comfort, which is on my current one. I see. Right. You know what? I don't know if I remember this clearly, but I do remember you talking about. I do think I remember you talking about split keyboards specifically at least. You know. Oh yeah, yeah. Why not? Yeah, I'm always a big proponent for better ergonomics. Although I say that, but like I don't know. You know what? I say that, but like I have gone to my local like London Drugs, which is like a tech store. It's like a tech chain. It's like a general store, but that also has like tech in Canada. But like I've been there a couple times, and I've seen and held the box for the vertical mice several times already, but I haven't bought it yet because it's so expensive. It's too expensive for me right now. So like unfortunately I'm still using a regular sort of like horizontal mouse. But oh geez, but I have seen it though. I have considered it to improve my odds basically, you know, just to improve my chances, my fighting chances against the time, against the fucking the Santa time, you know. I've seen one functional that's actually made out of Lego, and I actually want one now. A functional split keyboard that's made out of Lego. Wow, that's kind of funny actually. I saw this one YouTube video. I haven't finished watching it, but I watched a bit of this one YouTube video that had like someone showing off like them making like them like developing like a working Lego typewriter. And number one, that's so absurd to me. Like holy shit, for real? Like a working Lego typewriter? Oh my god. But also they also showed off like an official Lego set of an actual like fun like like model typewriter in the video, and I was like, damn, I want that. But then I realized like, wait, I have like an actual typewriter in my closet right now. Like my sister has a friend. I'm pretty sure they're still friends actually, but like she has a friend that had that typewriter before, and like she got it loaned from them, and fucking like just like kept it in the garage for a while because like, she wanted to use it for journaling, and you know what? She never did that. She used it like once I think, and then like it just sat in the garage for a while, and I just eventually took it just to like have around, just because I think it's like kind of neat and like probably like a waste to just like keep away, just to keep it away from the dust, I guess, you know. But like but I literally have like a functional like typewriter just like in my fucking closet right now, and it's like kind of neat. It's honestly really neat. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I don't know why I would lie about that. I guess there's no reason why I would need to like lie about that. But it's true though. You know, I'm just saying it out right now. Though I have it. I could probably bring it out and like let you listen to it actually, if I felt like it. But I don't know. But like I have one. I have like that. I have that in my closet, and I've always thought about like what exactly I could use it for. You know, like I thought about like maybe I should use it to like for journaling or like maybe like doing some like fun textures or something. But like I don't know. I also don't really remember how to use it actually. It works, but like I don't actually remember how to use a typewriter. Like all the knobs and stuff, like I understand the keys obviously, but I don't actually remember how to use it properly or how to like how to replace like the ink pad, like the ink like strip to make that work anymore. Like it's probably like dry by now, but I don't know. Although you know what though, I did see this one video of like someone that I watch sometimes where it's like they mentioned how they got like a really fancy mic and recorded like a bunch of sounds using sounds of their typewriter of a typewriter with the mic, and they got some like really fucking like chunky mechanical sounds out of it by pitching it up and down and speeding it up and up and stuff, and like and slowing it down, and like man, I kind of want to do that, but I don't have the right mic. But like, oh my god, I really love like chunky mechanical sounds. I kind of just want to like archive those just so I can like use them in like videos and stuff, you know? Because like my current like YouTube intro is actually just a bunch of like mechanical sounds overlaid each other to like make a sort of weird like sort of stinger like that. I kind of want to like do that to like sort of sample it, but I don't really know how to do that in the best way. And learning how to would probably like take up even more of my life that's already like drifting away. So like I don't know. Mm. Maybe I'll leave that to the professional. Typewriter ASMR, yo. Oh my god. I mean, I don't know if it'd be ASMR if it's on this stream though. I don't think any part of this stream can be really considered ASMR. Oh, you know what? I did recently see that apparently like on YouTube a lot of people who make ASMR like got like kind of like nuked by YouTube, which is like kind of scary. It's kind of like a reminder that like YouTube like does not give a fuck about who you are, I guess. So it's like I guess like damn, that's kind of scary. Ugh. Well, yeah, like I mean, I don't know. I don't know exactly what happened, but apparently I guess like a lot of people who are making ASMR content like got nuked because they were making like I guess like maybe it was like too suggestive maybe or something. I don't know even know really, but like a lot of popular channels got like sort of like wiped, which is I don't know, that's kind of concerning. Cause like I mean, even if it's like a valid reason, it's still kind of just like sort of like it shows the instability of the platform, you know? Just like damn. And honestly, I don't think anyone really and honestly, these days I still don't really think anyone is default gonna take YouTube's side on any of this on anything, right? So it's like I am kind of concerned about that. You know, oh well, I don't know actually. I don't know actually. I mean, I saw like I saw okay, you know what, I'm just not gonna acknowledge it actually, but like I saw a tweet the other day, and it was like I saw like a tweet, and it was like fucking like it was they're talking about like the Spider-Man movie, the new one. Or I mean, I guess they're talking about Spider-Man movies in general actually, not specifically the new one. So no spoilers. I'm not gonna talk about any spoilers because I haven't seen it either. Actually, I don't really care. But the point is though is that like they mentioned how like damn this movie is like has sunk lower and lower for me every time I rewatch it. And like it got me thinking for a second, like, do you guys like would you guys like genuinely like lower your rating of a movie like after like a rewatch? Like do you right now, I mean not lower your rating, I guess, but like do you I guess like think about rewatchability when you rate a movie just in general, you know? Like do you think that rewatchability is like a stat that you personally think about when you like will watch a movie? Because like I don't know if I've ever thought about that. Even though like I guess now even though like I have rewatched a lot of movies and I do have some movies that I do like to rewatch more than others, I guess. But like I guess I never really like properly considered that. Like maybe I don't know. I guess that's a thing, right? Mm. How's your day been, by the way? Hope you've been doing fine. I've been doing all right. I'm gonna be real. I had like this entire like working up to this month, this entire month basically. I've been just kind of pushing through the mud a little bit. You know, I think I need to like get like I need to like do something, do some more things outside. Really try to get some more experiences inside me, but because like I've been really slow artistically, and I just really need to like get some fire under my ass. I guess you know, gotta get the pan hot before I jump back in. But I don't know. I don't really know. In general, no. Unless the movie is so significant for me the reason I often come back to it. Like some movies can be misunderstood one time and then come back a while later. I guess that's really go a bad way and change your perspective. See, like this is like what I'm thinking about, right? Like I number one, like the what I don't disagree with the original post, right? I'm thinking about like, oh, you know, if you rewatch a movie and like you think see some things that are like you don't really like as much anymore, then like that means that you're changing, you know, you're changing. That's fine, right? That's fine. But like when you're watching like a movie, just in general, like not even like on first watch, on rewatch, whatever. But like, are you actively thinking about rewatchability as a stat though? Because I feel like that's kind of like a thing that like I don't know. I guess you can't really quantify on a first watch usually. So like I wonder exactly. I wonder if that's like a thing people like think about that often over like anything else about the movie. I guess I don't know. It's kind of like a stupid thing because like it's like obviously its rewatchability has to be judged after you rewatch it, you know, because you have to like watch the movie. But like I don't know, I guess it's just a thought, you know, because like it's like those Steam reviews, you know, you guys know like those like the like that kind of one kind of trope of that one genre of Steam review where it's like they have like this big like formatted checklist of like oh graphics, music, presentation, and like the scale isn't even a number, it's a scale, it's like the scale is like words where it's like I you forget what reality is or PS1 or whatever, you know, it's just like joking like word ratings or stuff, and they checkbox it, they use checkboxes to like mark out which rating it is, right? And it's like is rewatchability like a stat people like think about when they like rate movies or like just in general? Like for example, if you were to recommend a movie to someone, would you bring up how rewatchable it is? Like, oh wow, this movie is so good because I can watch it again and again. Like, is that like a stat that you would think about? Like, not would I guess, but like, do you? I guess like I'm not sure. I mean, it's like reading a book or eating the same food many times. You're just understanding more and more each time. And does this only make it worse because you understood more of it? Uh, no, I mean, like, see, this is my thing though. Is that, like, it's not really the point. The point really isn't about like whether or not it's good or not anymore. It's more about like specifically just like I guess like if you were to just generally talk about a movie, would you talk about rewatchability as like a thing? Is that like a point of contention? Like, is that like a stat that you want to bring up? You know, like when you talk about a game, or like I guess you want to talk about like graphics and like replayability, maybe because if it's like a game, a short game or whatever, you know, or a game with multiple endings, right? But for a movie, it's like there's not much of a more of a need to like rewatch it unless you like really like it and you just want to do that, right? Like there's no inherent like sort of like incentive to do that usually. So it's like, I mean, like, is that? I wonder how high. I guess I guess I wonder where it ranks in like comparison to the stats of a movie. You know, well, for a movie compared to games, I don't care much about what watching for movies. To be honest, that's just me. Oh yeah, maybe it's just you. Maybe it's not. Who knows? I don't know. See, this is just like a dumb, just not really thinking hypothetical. Just like think no, not even hypothetical. Just like a weird sort of like thought. You know, like who Simon is or whatever. You know. But yeah, I don't know. That's something I thought about recently though. I mean, just because like it's just because like one of the first things. I mean, not it's not the first thing. Obviously, like but like this is like a thing that I think about a lot when it comes to music actually because music is definitely something that you listen to like more than once, right? When you listen to a song more than once, like all the time. Like I guess there is possible for someone to like just like listen to an album like once and then like that's it. But even though technically but like if you like a song, you're gonna listen to it more than once, right? That's just how it is, right? That's just how it works. I guess the same thing goes for movies or books or whatever. But like that's like a thing, right? But like for a long time though, I have thought that like there's some like music that does have like a higher sort of like re-listen like has like a longer lifespan. I guess you know I can listen to it more times than like some other songs maybe. You know, I do think that there's some music out there that's like I mean this is like kind of stupid, but like but like you know what I will say though, like I think that like one of my first like examples that I ever thought of for this theory for this like I mean I don't know if it's even a theory, but as an example for my thought process behind this is that like I think that like I don't hate Imagine Dragons music, but I think Imagine Dragons music has a low lifespan, you know, has a low re-listenability because you listen to it a couple times and like you kind of get like the idea and it's still like a song that like it's meant to like sort of hype you up, you know it's still there, but like people but like if you just keep listening to keep listening to it eventually like it sort of wears off like really quickly compared to some other music for me I think, you know. And this obviously changes depending on how you listen to music, I guess. You know, if you're whether or not you're actually paying attention to it, or if you have like nice headphones or whatever. But like, it's one of the stats. It's one of the things I did think about when I was like thinking about like music more often. You know. Mm-hmm. Bum, 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 bum. Some songs I just listen to once or twice, and something I just have a player 24/7. But wait, but technically, what about elevator music? You hear it at the time. Okay, you should get in. Isn't that high replayability? I mean, is it high replayability or is it designed in a way where like it doesn't have like a I mean see like my thought with that actually is that like it's kind of like it's like a high mountaintop, you know, where it's like some music is like super interesting and like it stands out, right? But because of that, like the wind, like and like just general like sort of listening can sort of like wear it down a little bit. You know, you get used to certain aspects of it, you know. But I think elevator music is kind of just like a hill, you know. It's kind of like a hill where it's like it's just kind of like small enough and round enough where like it doesn't really matter how much like wind or snow or weather like gets past it or how many like kids like go running up it and like throwing and like rolling down it or whatever, you know, it's still like it's just a hill, you know, it's still a hill. So like even though you might get bored of the hill, like it doesn't really change much, you know. But like if the mountain starts to like lose its point, you know, it kind of like begins to like sort of like lose focus, you know. Same as gym music. Okay, well, like, do you mean like gym music as in like general like the music they put on in the gym, or do you mean like gym music in terms of like what you personally should listen to at the gym, you know? Because like I think it's like still kind of the same idea where it's like, I mean, like what you listen to at the gym should like help you. I mean, the music in the gym's okay. Well, then I guess it's still sort of just there to like sort of mask the sound of like. I mean, it's still like a hill then, right? The music they put on at the gym is still like generic or maybe just like general enough to be a hill, you know? Also, hello, Ravania. Hello, Ryan. Hello, Ryan. Hello, Ryan. I see you taking up the Rans, but like gym music is like just like it's like you said, it's like elevator music where it's like a hill, you know, like it can take a lot of punishment and it's still a hill, you know. But like if you take like a tower, like a taller tower, a big tower of like dirt and like stuff, and like the weather comes by, it's gonna knock it over, right? And like it's kind of like the same thing where it's like if you have like some like a song that really hypes you up, eventually like I mean like it depends on this, but like some music might be like more capable of hyping you up after a long time. But if you listen to like the same song over and over again, is it gonna still hype you up after like 17 listens, you know? So it just goes back to the same idea of like the song's lifespan, I think, you know? Cause like I mean like I don't know. I guess like when you're at the gym, you're not usually you're not like always thinking about the music. Sometimes you might be, you know, you might be listening to the song and being like, yes, the best part is coming on. I gotta push or whatever, you know. I do that sometimes, but like otherwise you're still like just focusing on like doing your reps or like whatever, right? You know, like it's just supposed to like set a mood and set a vibe, right? Like elevator music is just kind of also just there to just sort of like smooth over the vibe too, you know? Like in a gym, you're gonna be like it's gonna be like there's gonna be people grunting and wiping stuff off and just being like sort of just like sweaty and gross. But if you put like a general sort of like layer of like music over it, then like you can kind of like avoid that, I guess. But otherwise, I guess. But like in an elevator, it's also like really quiet though, right? So it's like a kind of like a different layer of dirt. Elevator music is a different kind of layer of dirt, or like just layer of music to put over a situation, I guess. Because like, I mean, I don't know what kind of elevators you've been in, I guess, but usually elevators, I don't know, I don't know if you guys have like a lot of conversation happening in your elevators or something, but like it's usually pretty general, just like sort of just awkward and quiet, I guess. Usually, you know, just want to get to the floor you want to go to, right? So, I mean, I guess that's kind of part of that's it, right? Hmm. See, but this is like the thing though, right? Because like if elevator music is generic enough, you're not gonna if you listen to you say like a lot. Well, damn, fuck you. I'm sorry, my bad. I'm doing my best. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll do my best. I'm trying to like avoid filler words, but like it's hard. Okay, jeez. But like when you but if you have like a song that's like super interesting, you know, it has like a lot of peaks and valleys and stuff, you know, and it has like a lot of interesting points that like you can really point out and you can like really notice, it'll eventually start to sand itself down, right? It's like I said, it's like a big mountain, like a big tall pile of stones or dirt, you know. Eventually the wind and the rain's gonna like wear it down until like it's like a stubby little point. But like for elevator music, it's kind of just like generic enough and just general enough where you don't really notice like the start or the end or the middle that much, you know? It just kind of just constant, just sort of music, you know? So yeah. Hmm. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I mean, I've been okay, I said that like 3 times, but like, I've been working on like a Pathfinder campaign for the past like couple months, right? Just cause like I had my first session like last weekend and it went great. But like I did think about this one thing where it's like, you know, I had some music saved up that I was thinking like maybe we should use this in the campaign, you know? But I also was thinking about it in the way that like, you know, I really like this song for a battle theme, but battle takes like a while, you know? Like battles and stuff are usually are compressions of like usually one action in a battle and like Pathfinder is like supposed to be like 10 seconds or something or whatever. I don't really remember what the actual unit time is, but like, it's meant to be like an abstraction of that, right? But if the music is like too interesting, like it kind of becomes like droning after a while, you know. But if you have like a battle music that has like a sort of more subtle sort of up and down, I guess maybe it would be like more suitable for like general just sort of like battling, I suppose, because I guess you still want to keep like a general sense of tension, right? Which is I guess why like video game music works for this, because in video games you kind of like you don't really the people making the game don't really have a control over how long you take about doing anything, so they make music that does sort of fit the vibe for that, you know. It can have like really big moments and stuff, but it also generally has like a lot enough meat on it to like sort of cycle through without being like too mundane, I guess. Although I guess this is the thing, right? It's like if you wanted to make a song that like was like super interesting all the way through, I guess you could either do it like, I mean, not interesting, but like at least like consistent all the way through. You could either like do like a really boring song all the time, like it's just constantly the same vibe throughout the entire song, or you could do like some bullshit and have like a song that has like a fuck ton of variation all the time. It's just like nothing. Oh no, I don't know if that song that would like even work, but like because like song needs to have like breaks too, right? There's a concept called a break in a song too, so I don't know if that would really work, but that'd be kind of funny. You know, I mean, I don't know. I went out yesterday, like outside, and like it ended up being like kind of like a bit of a smaller outing than I initially planned, because like the train lines where I live are currently like under maintenance right now, which is like fine, you know. Okay, like I'm not gonna like knock the like workers for that, I guess, but like it is kind of funny that that happened like the specifically the day that I wanted to like leave, wanted to like enter the city, but so I couldn't end up going all the way into the city at least, but I did go like a decent distance, and I did kind of bum around like sort of the outskirts a little bit, and I bought a book and stuff. I bought two books actually. I bought like the Gurney, like the painting color and light James Gurney book, and also like a different book that one of my friends like recommended to me. I'm excited to read it. I'm not really sure when I'm gonna read it actually, because like I haven't really carved out time for that officially yet. Which I mean, I guess maybe I should just like slot it in during my downtime or something, but I don't know. But I am excited for that though. But yeah, I don't know. I went to actually. I've been to like the same bookstore, like the same chain of bookstores, like in my city, like two different locations of the same chain, basically. And I was kind of surprised at how like, I mean, not different. I mean, I guess it was different, but like it was still like different and familiar in the same ways. I guess it was just like it was kind of interesting seeing how the two of them were actually structured, because the first location I went to, which was like closer to the middle of the city, that was like in a mall actually, which is the one I usually go to because I like walking around malls, I guess. But like in that one, that version of the bookstore is like really long. I never thought of that actually, but like it's really long. Like the store itself is like connected to the outside of the mall, but also like has its entire space going into the center of it, which is how malls work, I guess. There's no surprise there really, but like it is like I never thought about how big of a floor plan, or I guess how like long of a floor plan it was, until I went to this other location that's like more of just like a general, just like a sort of front, and like it's sort of like in a shopping center, so it's like definitely way more wide. I don't know the exact dimensions, but it's definitely more like squarish. You know, it's not as like long and rectangular. I guess it was more squarish, and so like it was weird because like I saw that there was like I mean, you know what? I don't. It was fun. So I don't know. I don't really want to call it pointless, but there was kind of like a pointless sort of elevation to it. You know, like there was like a first layer to the store, right? There was like a first layer here, and then there was like another layer that was like up here. So like you'd be like here just walking around, and then there'd be like a series of steps to go get to like this second layer of the store that had more shelves up here. And it's like I don't. Is there like a reason for that? Like, does that improve the customer experience or something? Like, do you guys think that like that actually like does that change things about like about like how people like think about like I guess like bookstores specifically or just like stores in general, you know? Because like obviously there wasn't enough space to have like a two layers, you know. It wasn't the stairs weren't going up to like a second floor, it was just going like up like a couple steps. But like it did section off that part of the store a little bit, you know. It did like make a clear demarcation between that part of that section of the store. But I mean, I don't know why they did that though. I guess it was kind of cool. Like it's kind of neat, I guess, you know. But it was also kind of inconvenient when I wanted to like go directly towards like a towards a section of the store, but like I just couldn't. I just couldn't. So that was funny, I guess. I don't know. I had to like take a long way around and like walk down a ramp to get down to there, which was I mean I don't, I'm not like ultra complaining about that, I guess, you know. I'm not complaining about the ramp specifically, I guess, but like I guess I guess the place would still be more wheelchairs accessible if it was just like one layer though, wouldn't it? I don't know. Although you know what, God, I walked by and I did like browse like peruse the manga section for a bit just to see what they had and like maybe to pick up like a physical copy of something that I like. But man, there's like a lot of shit there that I have read, but it's actually just like kind of just like damn, like how did this? I'm just constantly thinking like damn, how did this get like get a print like an English release print to this store before this other thing that I've read that's like also kind of like equally like not obscure, maybe it is equally obscure I guess, but like I don't know, there's like a lot of just like sort of bullshit just kind of tucked away there that I didn't that I have read. You know, I have read it, but I guess I didn't think that it would have an English release and also be in a local just Canadian bookstore. Hmm. Although you know what, I don't really actually I'm not really that aware of like exactly what goes on and like goes on in that industry really. You know, I'm not really that actually attuned to that. So I don't know. Mm. You know, I always forget this, but like one thing that does like kind of hurt after I go out outside for a bit is like my neck. Like I keep forgetting that this happens because like one, I guess like you know I gotta get my head up to like walk around I guess, but like I also like wear a bag outside. Like I bring like a messenger bag with me every time I go outside. So like I'm always prepared and expecting the sort of like the like the leg pain, you know, just being like, oh yeah, my legs are kind of sore. Yeah, but then like I lean forward or do something and like look a direction is like, damn, my neck. Which is like, damn, maybe I should just like get a like pack lighter, I guess, but I don't know. Do you guys have that even actually? You know what? Cause like I don't think I'm the weird for this really, but like I have like a specific bag that I do bring with me like no matter the outing, you know, because it has like everything that I would potentially need for going outside, you know. Like if I'm going somewhere that requires me to like get into a vehicle or like walk a certain distance that like walk a certain distance, I have this one specific bag that has like everything I need in it. You know, I don't have like just a wallet or something. You know, I have like an entire bag that has like I bring an entire bag. And you know what? I don't even have a wallet. Like, should I have a wallet? Do you guys think? Do you guys like wallets even? Because like I have like a coin purse. I have a coin purse that has like card slots in it, and I use it. I use it a lot. I like it. you know. But like, do you guys prefer having wallets just in general? Like, do you guys think wallets are the best thing ever or something? Because I mean, I've never really used a wallet that often, but like, so since I bring a bag, a coin purse doesn't really change that much for me. But like, do you guys think the quality of my life would improve if I just brought a wallet instead of like anything else instead of a coin purse, bro? Oh my god. Well, I've got a Cal crossbody recently. I think it's definitely going to be used for that. Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. I've tried it for 2 days so far, and I adore it. Hell yeah. When Honey has a nice thin leather wallet, could accessory with a chain too if you feel it edgy. Holy shit! Have it dangle outside the fucking pant. Wow. I mean, see, this is my concern. Is always just like, man, am I gonna be able to fit like my all my cards in there? You know, like, I guess the cards are thin. That's the point, you know. But like, it's still just like, I don't know. I already have some difficulty sometimes, like pulling like shit out of my like coin purse wallet. So like, I don't know. Hmm. Although you know what though, it was nice. It was nice being able to go outside yesterday because like it was also really windy. It was cold and windy, believe it or not. You know, it wasn't like ultra cold or anything, but it's summer's on its way out, I guess. You know, for me at least, because I'm Canadian. But fucking like, but like it was decently chilly and windy, and I gotta wear my long coat and my like trench. I gotta wear my trench coat. I gotta go outside and like just have it sort of blow in the wind a little bit, which is like my favorite feeling. I love doing that. It's so edgy. It's so fucking stupid, but like I love doing it. I love walking outside with a long coat and having the wind sort of like fuck with it a little bit. It's like one of the I don't know. It's just I don't know. I don't even know what to say about it even. Me for real, for real. Hell yeah. Although you know what though, I mean, I watched this one short that was like talking about how like oh the reason why hats got like lost to fashion history is because of the car actually because the car made it so that you could just sort of like you could just like fucking go and like with a car, like it was just like like the hat being too tall would like mess with like you start to take it off every time you enter the car. You weren't outside as much, right? But I also felt that when I sat down for things because like sitting down in a car with like a long coat is like kind of tough actually. I guess it's kind of like sitting down with like a long dress. Oh my god, I wanted to say my honey had therapy today and I kept staring at his nose artificially. It's like I could suddenly see all the structure as wigging me out. Oh my god. Oh, this guy has cursed you with knowledge. Oh my god. Suddenly I see everything. I see the structure and everything. Oh my goodness. I only did like two of like the fucking like things like barely did two of like the demos that like you were doing. I was barely like following along with like two of them. Like and I didn't even finish them. I just like kind of copied what they was doing and I was like just listening. But like holy fuck, bro, like oh my god, bro. Actually, you know what? You can kind of see part of it. Do you see this? Like this was me like literally copying part of like the demo of what you were doing. And like I don't even know what to think when I'm looking at this, man. I'm like, geez, okay, bro. Like, what the fuck is happening? Oh my god, I want to send you his eyes from this one photo. It's so funny. Oh my god. Yeah, it's for real though. The nose does that. But like, why though? How? Why? Fuck. It's like, what's going on though, bro? I guess it's maybe just on my because of my anime upbringing, but like, I guess I never really considered that, you know? consider like the shapes that would like require that to happen, you know? Honestly, my flatters were entirely gasted learning the form of the nose. Man, oh jeez. I mean, gosh. I'm probably never gonna be like really like drawing a nose that like detailed or anything, but like still though, like fucking, I guess a lot of people who are like really good at art are just constantly seeing that image, seeing those structures in their head when they draw the nose, and it's just like I'm just imagining that, and it's like, holy fuck, bro. I want to ask him how to design a broken nose. Do you know what? That's such a good question, actually. How does a nose break even? Oh my goodness. Because I've seen like people do it in like cartoons where it's like fucking like some bullshit like this, I think. And like this is the nose that's like very visibly broken or something, but like I don't know. They just like fuck it up a bunch, I guess. Okay, does the bone get extra bumpy or what? And where? I mean, you know what? I saw this one other like short the other day, which was like it was talking about like bone breaks, like a certain kind of skull like bone break. And like the whole time I was watching it, I was just thinking about the fucking drawing the skull a certain way. Because I was talking about like if I draw like a skull, like really can I draw a skull really quickly actually? Holy shit, wow, look at that. But fucking like but like fucking I was just thinking about just constantly because they're talking about how like you can break your bone in a way where like it breaks here and like here so that like this entire part of your face gets like detached from it from the skull and it's just like literally hanging loose and the whole time I was like thinking about that while we were like fucking like, while I was like, I was thinking about the art lessons, just thinking about the art lessons when I was like doing that because I was like just thinking about like all like the tempo rhythms and the fucking like and the fucking just like the way like they fucking like draw that center line, you know, it's like God, like imagine just like literally like exploding the skull in that way and just having this part like this front part literally just like hanging free from the rest of your skull, just like that. And it's like, what the fuck is left there, dude? He gave me horror shivers. I'm sorry, but like it's so evocative though, right? Like the idea of like a floating fracture. That's so fucking like scary, isn't it? Like you fracture your face in a way where like it literally just fucking like does that shit to you. Like, oh my god, bro. And make a cool horror creature in my opinion, right? Like we already have like a lot of like sort of like a decent amount of like characters whose face open up in a certain way, right? But then like what if you have like a skeleton with a skull that's like broken in that way where it's like its skull is kind of exploding in that way. That's sort of just free floating, you know? I mean, you know what? Actually, I read a webtoon once, like a long time ago. I read a webtoon once a long time ago that has one of my favorite, like absolute favorite character designs ever, where it was like a skull like this, right? And it's just the top part of the skull. It's like this, you know, and like it has and the guy and like the guy and the skull has like a little like bowler hat. They have like a little bowler hat and then the rest of the body is just like here and it's like they have like a really like big coat and like this is the design and it was my favorite it's my favorite one of my favorite designs ever because like this top part is just free floating. It's from like a webtoon. I don't remember what the webtoon is called or anything, but it was so cutely drawn because the skull was so tiny and it was just attached to this big fucking coat, and it was like such. It was like kind of noir-ish, kind of like fucking like historical-ish too. So obviously it's like it had like vintage fashion too, which I obviously appreciate, right? But like it was so funny. Like I don't have no clue what the webtoon is called anymore though. It was on webtoon and I read it there, but I don't remember what it's called anymore. Excuse me. Toby Fox ass motherfucker. Toby Fox ass motherfucker. You know. Dude, I've been trying to like stop it actually, but unfortunately, it just still keeps like unfortunately like so much Deltarune stuff still just appears on my feed even though I haven't like played any like gameplay of the game yet, which is like kind of concerning for me I guess because like I don't really plan on playing it anytime soon, but like I kind of also like what kind of I kind of want to get it off my feed just in case I do, but like oh man, there's so much of it. So like I'm learning a lot. So like I don't know, bro. You're in the target audience. You might get spoiled if you don't play it right now. Why do you think I'm in the target audience exactly? Actually, you know, I'm kind of curious about this. Why exactly do you think I'm in the target audience here? Ow, my jaw. Fuck. Oh, I mean, I guess you meant like target audience as in like I'm within the target. I'm within the people who actually like care about it. So I guess that's fair. But like, you know what? I don't know. See, like I've been trying to do this thing too, like on Twitter too, where it's like fucking where it's like where it's like I'm on Twitter and like I barely see any fan art nowadays. You know, I barely see that much art nowadays, which is like unfortunately by design now because like every time I like a piece of fan art or whatever, like the algorithm immediately sends me all of the fucking like discourse surrounding that fandom too. You know, like it sends like all the people being like rude and like fucking just generally sort of online, I guess, to me. And I don't like that. I really don't like that. So for the past like month or so, I haven't seen that much art on Twitter, which kind of like again, I guess sort of like begs the question, why am I even like sort of looking at it? And that's a good question. I'm not that much anymore. But still though, you know, for like a long while I was just trying to figure out exactly what I was trying to like what I really wanted to like get out of it, you know? I saw some artists complain that the algorithm is getting more fucked on Twitter art wise because and they go stupid clickbaity bullshit. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. See, like, it's just that, like, I saw like this one short talking about how like, oh wow, on Twitter recently, I've been seeing this one art trend, and I have never seen any art about on this trend at all, and it's like, holy shit, bro, what am I? What is going on? So I don't know. I mean, again, we arrived to the social media talk, and it's like still just kind of like I'm kind of just never really going to be built for doing it the right way anyway. But that's like fine. But like still though, you know, like truly, what is the play? I guess. Also, this box is gonna be wrong as fuck. But oh well. I've been trying to like detox myself by using this even thinner brush than for my usual brush. Cause like I sketch usually with like the same brush I used to do line art, which is like I don't know if it's like a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing. But like I see a lot of other artists use like a thicker brush to sketch, but whenever I do that, I get lost. You know, same thing when I do like lasso fill sketches too. Although I haven't really tested that one out as much as I maybe should have, but I could try it again maybe one day. But still though, you know, like I've been trying to like detox on like that. Still trying to get my mind back into the game of using using thin brushes again because like I don't know. I guess there's just some I guess my process has been suffering because of it, because of my sort of like rustiness, I guess, recently. Hmm. I've been trying to simplify my process a while, and it did involve switching to a thin pencil. Thin Skechers, baby, thin Skechers. I mean, see, like, I don't know. It's just I like number one, I do know that if I use like a thick brush, I immediately again fall into the sort of thing where it's like like there's a good line within the thick brush line, right? And so you need to like keep refining it. You can kind of need to like get a good line immediately from it. But it's also like kind of like I fall into the thing where it's like I mean I guess for like I mean it's the same thing really I guess but like it's just I don't know. It's just more searching and like yeah, right? It's like it's more searching, sculpting and searching and more sculpting and searching for me means more muddy information that I can't really parse, you know? Like I every so often in my process I forget the fact that like I can't really parse too much information, you know? I just keep forgetting that. So I need to like really take a step back and actually like think about like what am I actually looking at and like read go for it. Which again happens every so often, so I don't know, but you have to think if the inside or the outside of the shape is the correct part of the line art. Yeah. And you know, I don't really like thinking about that, honestly. I don't really like thinking about whether or not the inside or the outside is the correct shape. I mean, you actually have to think about that a lot when you're animating too, actually, because when you look at onion skin, it's basically it's tracing like the same drawing over and over again, but like slightly differently. So you happen a lot. It shrinks and it subtly shrinks and suddenly changes a lot, honestly. So like you know, it's still all about parsing information, dude. It's everything is about information, man. Gosh. Anyway, let's do some work. All right, let's get back to this, I guess. This isn't that thick. It's a little thick, but it's not that thick. Also, you know what? Again, actually, shout out, fucking YouTube chatters. Like someone like showed up and said, "You say like a lot," and then they left, and that was it. Although you know what? Maybe they didn't leave. Maybe they're still here. But like, still, you know, that's all you're gonna say to me. Like, wow, that's all you're gonna say to me. You're just gonna comment on a on a verbal quirk I have, and that's it. And you're just gonna fuck off, I guess. Okay. Shout out YouTube viewers. Shout out YouTube frogs. Oh, you know what though? I don't know if you remember this, but like fucking, there's like there was that one like little thing about like about how like The fucking when he was doing this one when like you when like the in the lesson when he was doing that one demo, they did that like one thing where they put like a layer like a color layer over or like a fill layer of like orange I think over their line art layer, and then they just drew with that to make give it like a certain effect. Did you ever try that actually, Rav? Did you ever try that or like try to do that? Yeah, how'd it go? Because I don't know if I don't know if doing that would actually really work with like my brush or anything. I don't even know if you can really do it. I don't even really know how you're supposed to do it, but like still, it was kind of cool though. Kind of cool to see. I'm kind of curious how it went for you. Honestly, it was nice, but you're right. You're right. It affects opacity different. I'll show the before, show you the before and after. Yeah, yay, yippee, yippee, yahoo, yippee. Also, I have a lot of new songs in this playlist today. So they're gonna be shuffled in there. You're not gonna hear them all in sequence, obviously, but this is a new band that I just put in there randomly today. So I don't know how you're supposed to say their name. It's CRCK/LCKS. So it kind of seems like you're supposed to say Crack Slacks, but or Crack Slicks maybe. But like I don't know I don't know if there's supposed to be vowels in there. Maybe it's just supposed to be sort of or maybe it's supposed to be just CRCK. But it does seem like cracks or like without the vowels or something, you know? Mm. Oh man. Okay, you know what? A different thing about this drawing actually is that like I have this like little opening here set up so I can like so that I can like draw the tail coming out of it, but like I'm not actually sure exactly how I want this like opening to like really work actually. Hmm. Okay. And then we're gonna like actually, I'm gonna move this a little bit, I guess. Rotate it a bit. So it matches more with that, I guess, yeah. You know what? Honestly, I mean, it's kind of like, I don't know if I should say counterproductive or anything, but like, and maybe I guess it's kind of like an intrusive thought, but like, I wonder if there's like anyone who, what? Sorry, excuse me, but I wonder if there's like anyone who watches my stream and like, I guess maybe like, and they like genuinely like prefer it when I'm like not talking. Or something, like I don't know, like I like it's like an intrusive thought, but it's like what if though, like like I feel like I always feel bad when I'm not talking at least a little bit because like I think I want to fill the dead space. I want to like yap, and I think that's the appeal of the stream. I think that's part of the appeal of a stream where you're gonna hear someone talk, but like, yeah, like yeah, right, that'd be fucked up, right? Like, what if like someone in one day just shows up and like, even if they don't mean it, but like they just say like, wow, all this fucker does is like talk. It's like just like focus on the drawing, little bro. It's like, oh my god, what the fuck should I do? What the fuck would I do, bro? I mean, like again though, like why would someone like I don't even know like what if this person like theoretical like person like even would even exist? Why they would even exist? Because like you're in a stream, like you're here to even if you're here for the art, like you could just like mute me, I guess, But like I don't know, like what if it's like just like what if the logic is that like oh you draw better when you're not talking or something? Which that might be true. Maybe across like the 10 trillion streams I've done, like maybe it actually is a correlation between how much I talk and how good the good the final piece ends up being. But like I don't know. That's so funny to imagine though. Jeez. I'm gonna make this smaller and that and like this bigger maybe. The big, medium, small maybe. Okay, I need to extend the canvas again because I'm missing the fucking edge here, bro. You know what? Can I like, yeah, I can like do that, right? Hold on. Like, what if I just like turn this layer off for now and then like duplicate this layer, right? Let's. I can't duplicate this layer. I'm not allowed to duplicate this layer. I'm genuinely not allowed to duplicate that layer. Okay. Can I create one? A new one? Layer, new layer. Fill, tone. Um, is it fill? Oh, it might be. It's not the same as a paper layer, maybe, but okay. Well, see, let me test this. The point is, let me just test this. Like the point I'm trying to get to is like just fucking like, can I get like a special another paper layer that's just like the same thing? Oh, I can't make a new paper layer. Okay, bro. Wait, so but if I do this though, and then like sort of can change camera size again, and I extend this out even a little bit more. Does the fill layer fill? Okay, the fill layer does fill then. Okay, so then that's fine then. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's our fill layer. That's I should set up a new template with that as like the default. Just so I don't have to like okay. Just so that I don't have to like, deal with having to like constantly fucking like I guess I just be doing all that maybe? I don't know. Snake, please. I feel like I'm like fucking something up with a tail, sort of like tail here. I feel like I'm missing kind of just like a crucial element of fluffiness, but I don't actually know how to. Not sure how I'm gonna like re-add it in. Maybe. Hmm. I want it to have a certain vibe though, you know. Like I'm trying to design like design shapes with a specific kind of like feeling to it, which is like makes this like infinitely harder than like it needs to be. Yamanai. Meow 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 meow. There's someone going through my fucking page right now and liking a lot of my Blue Sky posts. Oh my goodness, I'm a little scared. Oh dear. Okay, you know, also like the thing with this, like with the tail right now, is that I'm trying to like make it sort of naturally, like sort of to the side, so I can like show off the design of the back of the coat here. But like, I think it's like not really natural yet. I don't really know if I can really fix it to be more natural at this point, though. Hmm. You know, actually, have you guys seen those like I mean those like those shorts where it's like a fucking like actors trying to guess a movie, or just like people just in general, I guess, trying to guess a movie based on like the color line, like a really like long compressed like color like strip of the entire movie compressed down. Have you guys ever watched those? I think they're pretty kind of honestly kind of funny. Just on like seeing like, I think this movie has a lot of like black in it because like they go into the water in this part, so it's very blue. I think it's really funny. Evening Sequoia Watchers and Sequoia, evening to the Sequoia Watchers too. Wow, how polite. Hello, John Abaddon. I said John Abaddon out of habit. My bad. I'm sorry. Abaddon underscore. Hello, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome, 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 welcome. I turned in Pathfinder is 9 seconds, not 10. You got it wrong by 6,000 millisecond. There actually wait, there actually is like a specific not time like time count. Oh my god, fuck! I was entirely guessing when I said 10 seconds. Holy shit! Wow, holy shit! In lore, real lore, time scale. Holy fuck, bro. And I was off by 1,000 milliseconds. Damn, bro. I could have gone to nationals, bro. I could have gone to nationals. Wait, no, I'm also wrong. Oh my god. Fuck, a whole turn is 6 seconds? Holy. We were both wrong? Oh no, bro. Holy fuck. 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 Wait, I will fact check now. Fact check now. So I'm guessing. What if you're wrong like the third time? Oh my god. It is 6 seconds. Okay, so it is 6 seconds then. All right. Okay, so then a turn in Pathfinder is 6 seconds then. Okay, interesting. You were wrong by 4,000 milliseconds. God, it's so over for me, bro. Dude, you know what? I'm just realizing actually, just like, I mean, the tail emerging from here, you can't really see, but like, I can make it like still. Is there a way to make it? Maybe is there a way for me to like make it so that it does like sort of like actually go up that way a little bit more maybe. Because like I'm currently still designing. Okay, whoops. Still designing it for there to be like for this like big coat to like sort of do this. Hmm. Also, you like how I extracted one single information updated it right now? That means I was looking in case you didn't realize. I did. You know, I wasn't really gonna comment on it, but like, hey, thank you for lurking. Thank you for hanging out, even if you didn't say anything. I appreciate it. You sneaky bastard. uh, Dude, my current issue actually is that the fucking this belt goes directly in the path of the fucking tail thing, bro. Holy shit, bro. Oh no, bro. What do I do? I'm still playing with this sort of triangle fucking like opening, but like, oh jeez. You know what? What if I do like this? Man, I was so waiting for the moment to make it obvious my character is blind. You have no idea. I think you said it, but I was waiting for the fucking moment. I should comment something that would checkmate me. It was pretty good. You know what? I was also kind of curious exactly how that'd play out because I did have you kind of like you were like literally the probably like the first person on the board, right? I'm pretty sure you were the first person on the board. So it was like having like I was like when I was like waiting for like the fucking for the other person for the other player to like to walk in and to like notice the playing, like I was so curious to see exactly what would go on, but then it ended up being that they fucking just fucking too fucking like moved by your music to even like really tell anything about you. Oh man, it was really good. I think the moment you chose in the end was really good. So yeah. I saw also I want to let it clear now. John John Little visibly blushed hard when she got to touch Yin's tail. Yippee! 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 Oh my god. Jean more like a rouge. Like a rouge. Oh. Oh my god. Evil Jean be like, oh man, I'm so pessimistic. I'm blue. I'm blue. Allez les gens, allez les gens. Rouge Sonic Rouge Sonic Rouge Sonic Jean from Ruby. No. No. The first one, the French word, and then number two, the fucking number two, are the Pathfinder character from the hit Sequoia campaign, Walking the Palm of Heaven, available nowhere because I haven't released it to anyone. It's just mine. It's a custom campaign. Damn, I drew in this lore detail on something. I don't even know show it. Well, okay, bro. I drew in this fucking clothing lore detail and I'm not even gonna be able to show it. Fuck, my life is so hard. I will only call only. I will not only call you out because you speak French, so you could for now. For now. Oh my god, I said quit campaign. That's crazy. It is crazy, bro. Honestly, I didn't think I'd even start like running a campaign. I mean, is it even early at this point? I don't even know if it's early at this point. Like, do you know what? Are there any stats? Actually, are there any stats for this? Like, what's the fucking stats for how many times have you played before you do like a like for before you actually go do like run a campaign, you know, like how many times like what's the average amount of times you play before you actually do a campaign, you know? Yeah, even I'm impressed. Oh shit. Fuck. Oh. Oh man. Oh, I mean, dude, I still don't feel that ready, honestly, for a lot of things. Like, you know, I'm gonna be real. I still gotta review the rules on being like on fucking concealment and being hidden and like fucking how even how players interact. And you know what, because the first combat hasn't even started. There's gonna be so much like there's gonna be so many questions being thrown around when the first combat happens. But like, oh my god, I don't know, man. It varies a lot. You know what, I believe that. You know what, I believe that. There's no requirement you GM if you feel like GMing. And man, I guess I did feel like GMing, I guess. Damn, you know what? I guess I did feel like GMing. I guess I did. It can take as much as playing once to several years until you finally feel it. Until you finally feel it. Oh. uh, I mean, I guess I played like technically like twice ish, right? So like twice. So my current stat line is that I played twice ish, and then we went into it. So although, I mean, is doing it once though, like does that like require like finishing a campaign though? Like is finishing it maybe one even maybe? Oh geez, I don't know, bro. The boardwalk. That's good enough already. I mean, it's going okay so far, I guess. You know, I don't know. Although you know what though, I mean I don't even know if like jamming or DMing is like I guess like, is that like even like a forefront sort of thought for a lot of people? Maybe some people just really enjoy playing and that's like it. But like I'm pretty sure the seeds for like for GMing was fucking like planted like really early on. I'm pretty sure because I'm pretty sure I was making comments on like maybe I'll like GM like after like I play a little bit more, you know. So like for like pretty early on to when I first started playing Pathfinder, right? So like maybe I don't know, maybe the seeds were always there. Maybe they just grew really quickly because I planted them early, planted them at a good season and a good season or a good time. By far, the getting things going is the most tiresome part, is where people often die. The other part is just the most casualties. Is after long random hiatuses. Although I mean, I guess we did have like a really long ass hiatus between like session 0 and 1, so Huh. I guess I'm glad it didn't die before then. I mean, I really did push it. I did kind of push it to like get it out the door, at least, so just to avoid any longer of a hiatus, just to like just to make sure that I was like actually gonna like do it. So I'm glad that did happen. I'm glad that I did manage to push get it out. So hey, hell yeah. It happens sometimes you feel like letting your campaign die because it's too much of a chore. Oh no, bro. Although you know what though, I did vastly so I can think I vastly overestimated how much time it would take for you guys to like get out of the first town. Honestly, because I planned like a good amount of things to happen. You know, everyone's gonna meet up, everyone's gonna introduce themselves, right? But like I think I overestimated how much time I thought that was gonna take because like fucking or no, I mean I think I underestimated how much time it was gonna take actually because like I thought we were gonna be like it was gonna be done and I was gonna have to utilize like way more environments, but like no, we were there for like a good amount of time, which felt pretty good. You know, I appreciated that number one, but like man, I was really worried it was gonna like we were like you guys were gonna like fucking zoom out of there, like get out of there immediately. This one has color dodge at 40%. You know what? Let me test this thing actually. My friend, Ravania, just posted a thing and I'm gonna try just to see. What kind of red do you use though? I don't even know. Maybe like this? This is just red. Oh shit, big text. Uh tangent, but that's why I hate those modern RPG systems where the players have the same amount of control of the story as the GM. Lancer, for example, encourages you as the GM to let the players decide where they want to go. Daggerheart says that when a player opens a door, who opened the door says what's on the other side. I mean, do you like not like that, or like is it okay? So it's like so it's like a cool concept, but to that I say, are these players going to spend 12 fucking hours per running one chapter with a grid battle map, enemies balancing and loot reward? Okay, yeah, right. So it's like I mean, like, you know, I have heard of people talk about this. I saw this one. I obviously saw that there was this one short that was like very like, oh wow, you can't see the red at all anymore because it's oh okay. But fucking but like I saw one short where it's like they mentioned doing this, and then like after they do that, they kind of like sort of like improvise based on that. But like, damn, I don't know if I have the ability to improvise off of that. Hmm. I personally heavily dislike it. You hate it. Oh, I see. Yeah, I think my lines here like don't probably like way too fucking like clean to like actually see anything cool out of like that trick. Oh well. Answer even mockingly says in the GM book, no, the players are not going to visit the random city in the desert you are planning for them to go. And I'm like, okay, cool, Answer, but the desert is where I plan shit to be, so fuck you, so fuck you. It's okay. I mean, mean, I don't know. I've seen a couple posts about this. You know what? Actually, I mean, I think it's kind of like funny that like we're talking about this now because like I did see even recently see like a different post that was talking about like, hey, DMing or GMing. Which I think that they used GMing in the post because it was probably about D&D primarily, but like fucking. GMing gets way easier when you can include like the players into the process, or it's like or they also mentioned it's like it's way more fun that playing path like TTRPGs is way more fun like when you think of yourself as the writer instead of the character, which okay, okay I guess, but like I guess like yeah fucking like the other thing with that is that they mentioned like it's jamming also gets easier if you get let like the players into the writing room, but it's like damn I guess like how much are they in there, you know? Ah, jeez. I mean, I still am kind of curious how that would go, though. I guess, like, I mean, I guess, like, don't hate me. I guess if I try it out, you know, if I try out being like, you open the door, what do you see? But like, yeah, I don't know. I am curious. I don't know if I don't think I'd be able to like. I'm not. I don't. I do genuinely don't think I'd be able to pull it off that well. But like, I am curious how that really actually goes, though. No, that's stupid. The players are in the GM's domain. They are about little ants in the GM's ant farm. I see. I see. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm still on red. Execution is flawed for me. To me, it doesn't hold itself together for the long run. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Five. It does bring it closer to plain text RP, that's for sure. You know what? I guess that's like the main part of it, isn't it? I guess it is true that like if you do it that way, or like primarily like utilize that technique, it does bring it closer to that kind of RP. Oh yeah. I mean, again, I guess again that like requires like the players to be like interested in that kind of thing too. So like I don't know. To be interested in plain text RPG instead of like plain text like RP instead of like I guess specifically whatever. That's also true. It heavily depends on the table. Yeah, yeah. It's definitely not lost on me that the people suggesting this are people who are like, I don't not okay. I mean not from I don't know. The short that I saw of people like talking about this were like professionals. It was like Brennan and fucking Matt Mercer. So like they're like literally they do this for a living. So I don't know. People have different degrees of how much they're willing to invest their presence to the story. Yeah. You know what though? Actually, I mean, this is like kind of unrelated actually, but like I am like curious about I like this is like related to your character and specific, but like I kind of want to do a thing where it's like where like I get some like samples of like a hurdy gurdy playing so I can play it for you like throughout the campaign. So like whenever you do something with your instrument, I can actually play it for you. But like I haven't actually found any like hurdy-gurdy samples that are like actually like kind of like sort of like in character. A lot of them are like a lot of the hurdy-gurdy music on YouTube is super like dark and epic and like fantasy oriented and just like really like I guess like kind of like battle music, you know. So some of them could be like battle tracks, but like I don't know where I can find like some like just some general like sort of like hurdy-gurdy like stingers, you know. Like I don't know where I could go to find that. Maybe if I get like a VST, like maybe I could compose some if I just got like a virtual instrument like a VST, and just like made some of those and like in FL Studio. But like I don't even know if that those exist. Do hurdy gurdy VSTs even exist? And do they even sound good? I don't even know, bro. Hmm. The main guy I listen to is Andre Vinogradov. Okay, well, you know, if you like have any of their like songs that like you think are like very are like in character and you think would also like really like fit for like a specific scenario, then you can send it to me and I'll play it with fucking and I'll play it in the campaign for you when you do a thing at your command. But like I want it to be like in character too, you know. I don't want it to be like just generic, just sort of like I guess like dark epic fantasy, I guess, you know. Although you know what, maybe that is in character. Who knows? Actually, I'm not sure. Mm. Actually, you know what? I'm also gonna Google this too. Actually, hurdy gurdy VST. Contact hurdy gurdy. Hurdy gurdy. This is 14 and 50 $14, bro. Can I play it? I mean, that's hurdy gurdying, I guess. Hmm. I guess the hurdy-gurdy's playing range just stays in the gloomy area, right? Yeah, it seems to stay in that sort of kind of register, which is like, uh, wow, 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 wow. I'm trying to understand why they all pick the loot. Shouldn't have tried to be a nerd. No, it's okay. We'll figure something out. Honestly, I might. I mean, I might if I like mess with some like synths and stuff. I might be able to just get like a tone that's like from like a different synth that just like sounds kind of like sounds close enough, you know, and it'll like probably work out. I'm fine probably. Years away. This was quite uplift. Let's watch it. Amada de Jesus Cristo. Okay. Okay, the sound quality on this isn't the greatest, but you know what? I do like this. I do like it, yeah. I will give it a like. I will give it a like. I mean, even then, it's not like it's not ultra uplifting either, though. You know, it is like pretty high energy to a point. But oh wait, whoops! I'm playing the fucking that. But yeah. Hmm. Hurdy gurdy. Hurdy gurdy is a pretty funny instrument, though. I just the instrument, an instrument with a crank. It's just pretty good, honestly. Okay, now let's add the logo. Let's add a logo to this, baby. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's add a logo, baby. Actually, you know what? Though, I guess I'm kind of curious which one of these would actually be the better. I mean, am I wrong for like thinking that like this if I were to like put a logo on the back, put a logo on the back of this coat like here, if I were to do that, am I wrong for thinking that like it would make more sense to do it with like this one, like the inverted one instead of like the filled this one? Like I feel like this one would makes more sense to put on the back of a coat here, but like maybe I'm wrong. Actually, I don't know, dude. Hmm. Like just having the thing be contained to like a sort of like square like this just like sort of makes sense to me. It seems like more like this would be like a patch. Now this seems like way more expensive to sew. you know? But like this I could see it, you could just like sort of sew a patch back on the back and like secure the other ends, I guess maybe if it's like holes, but I don't know. I bet the guy who invented the hurdy-gurdy thought bro just meant the most modern shit. The most modern shit. Honestly, maybe. I mean, what other instruments were around at the time? Like what kind of instruments was the hurdy-gurdy like fucking like contending with, man? Meow, 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 meow. Probably a lot of brass. Sorry, excuse me. Maybe. And the clarinet, I get the clarinet counts as brass. No, it's a wind. The clarinet is a wind reed instrument. Although, actually, maybe the clarinet of the past was a brass instrument. Who knows? Who knows? But no, clarinet is a wind instrument. Wind instrumental. Although, I mean, wind is technically like it could also be wind is theoretically could also be like a larger sort of fucking denomination for any instrument that you blow into, but like, yeah. Woodwind, yeah, woodwind, yeah. I took band class. I was in band class. Wow, 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 wow. Well, there's a rare group called Reed Woodwind, and the bagpipe is the most popular example. Is the bagpipe the most popular reed woodwind? Is it? Reed. What is? Wait, hold on. Is the oboe a reed woodwind? I mean, also hold on. All of these reed. Okay, what is a reed? What is a reed again? No, a reed is just this. Saxes have reeds. Saxes have reeds. Saxes have reeds. Clarinets have reeds. These are just. No, oboes have double reeds. But saxes and like most woodwinds have reeds too. What do you mean? Wait, it's a rare group called reed woodwinds? Reed. Because yeah, because a reed is just okay. What kind of instrument is a bagpipe? Bagpipe reed. Is a bagpipe reed a double reed? I can't tell actually. Is it? Hold on. It might be. It looks kind of similar to like an oboe. It looks kind of similar to an oboe reed maybe, but I don't actually know. It's multiple reed woodwinds. That's right. Okay, yeah, right. So, and then oboes. I mean, okay, you know what? I guess I wouldn't know this for sure, but fucking like, I guess what's the percentage chance that someone knows what a bagpipe is versus an oboe? I guess technically. So you know what? That's fair. That's on me. I guess I'm stupid. I guess more people know what bagpipe is than oboe. I mean, I don't know. I'm still just thinking about that because, like, fucking, I have never. I mean, I've seen a bagpipe in real life, but there was never a bagpipe in the band, you know. But there was plenty of oboes, and there was actually one oboe. Actually, there was one oboe in the band, but. Wow! 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 Oboe has a cool sound. It does. It does, which is why our band director was always like the happiest motherfucker alive when the one oboe player of our class generation came to the next grade and like came with us to like high school band. Fucking they were the most happy motherfucker alive, bro. It's like, yes, we have an oboe. Cause there was just like there's always too many fucking flutes, too many fucking clarinets, too many fucking like high like tenor instruments, not enough fucking tubas, not enough fucking like percussionists. Yeah. Apparently the oboe is an evolution of one of my favorite medieval instruments, the shawm. That's why I like it. It all makes sense. It all makes sense. What's the Shalom? Shalom. Oh, oh, okay, okay. But there's also like, hold on, there's also like a different fucking wind instrument that's like from like China too. That's like kind of similar in shape to this, right? What is it? Uh, hmm. All right, let's take a listen to this to the Sham though. Let's take a listen to the Sham. The oboe. Oh. Oh wait, right, fucking the. Hold on. There's this too. The charm of this China's loudest instrument. What? Well, look at them go, bro. Well, they're trying. So Chinese. This is yeah. This is what Zoe's also playing if you was the part. Oh my god, bro. God, I mean, I guess you know what? I guess this genre of instrument is like pretty like popular overall. You know, just like fucking, just like a double reeded instrument that just goes out like that. You know, like an instrument with two reeds that does like that. I guess that's like pretty popular across like history. I guess you know what? That's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. I like it when things repeat themselves a little bit. Da, 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 da. If I knew the campaign was set in Asia, I'd make a bar that plays the Morin Kur. What's that? Morin. Oh. Oh man, of course, of course. It's very popular. Yeah, I know, I know. Oh, you know what though? Fucking. Do you guys know about the fucking this what other instrument called like the cane? The cane. I don't know how to pronounce it, but like fucking this thing, like this thing. This is such a funny instrument, dude. Like, what is this called again? It's like a fucking god. It's like Khaen. No. Is it? It is. Or Kane? Kane. K. Fucking, I don't know. Khaen or Khene. But it's like this really long fucking like bunch of tubes. And it sounds really cool though. I mean, when I cannot decide if I want to play the harmonica or the accordion, right? Yeah, bro. Like, look at this, like the picture of someone like playing it, dude. Like, look at what are they doing? It sounds so like cool though. Fuck. There's a class in first edition called Scald? Scald? It's basically a mix of a bard and a barbarian. That's pretty funny. I'd 100% make a throat singer Mongolian Scald if I could. Oh, wow, bro. Oh. I had a mango popsicle. I'm happy now. Man, I wish I could have a hops popsicle. Damn. Even a mango one too. Damn. Damn. Oh man. I'm happy for you though. I'm happy for you. Oh yeah. Wow, 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 wow. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I can move this one closer to like this side a little bit though. Apparently the skull is one of the cheesiest classes in the game, but then again, what class from first edition isn't? That shit is a broken mess. You give the barbarian rage to allies, that's it. Damn. I mean, cheesy? Damn, that's kind of funny though. Huh. I'm looking at Pathfinder class to be cheesy. First edition Pathfinder is so easily breakable. The numbers are all over the place. Are they? Damn. I mean, actually, okay. Well, I guess that makes sense. But like, I thought I remember you. I thought I remember you talking about how like how it was like how like, it was based off of like the most mathematically sound version of D&D though. Like, did something go wrong or something? I don't know. No, that's second edition. Second edition is based on the 4E. Oh, okay, all right. I'm going to drink some water. Pies learned a lot from 1E. Yeah, they learned they can't. They learned they can't give the keys to the king. Do you say that so ominously? What the fuck does that mean? Huh? What the fuck does that mean? What? You say that so menacingly. One of the main things that makes 1E so breakable is how easy it is to stack numbers on top of numbers. How easy to stack it is to stack numbers on top of numbers. Okay, now I'm curious what that means, huh? Okay, so then, like, is this a matter of but like, sort of like, I guess I don't know. Actually, what? Hmm. You can be level 5 and have 32 AC, which is 10 numbers above the expected amount. For the 10 numbers above the expected amount for the level 5. Okay, jeez. You can basically be overkill for a lot of things. For a lot of things. Huh, alright. Okay, then. Interesting. You know, I don't think I've. Huh. Huh. Guess I never thought of that. Do, 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 magic. The only downside is that you can only be good at a few things. In second edition, you're decent at many things, exceptionally good at a few things, and dog shit with another few things. So the graph goes like 25, 50, 25 for dog shit, decent, and exceptional. I'll say, okay then. Interesting. I mean, I guess that's how a build works, I suppose. First edition has you brutally strong for a few things, then dog shit for all the rest. So it goes like 20, 30, 50. 20, 30, 50. Holy shit. Now that is a spread, I guess. Now that is a spread, huh? Okay, these need to be smaller already. Maybe less balance for maybe less balance for get the proportions. You get the idea. I mean, I guess like, I mean I don't know. I guess like is it like do you think it's just like a lot harder to get like brutally strong at something in Pathfinder Second Edition and like get away with it, or do you think that's part of it, or? Hmm. Yeah, you can't. Okay, cool. You can't. All right. You can't be overkill in second edition. You can't. Okay, I understand. Which is a good thing. Okay, I understand. I understand. I understand. Okay, you know what? I guess I'll just force it. Actually, I was thinking about this, but I guess it does make more sense if it's like actually flipped anyway. I'll just force it. My character in first edition has 27 plus 27 in her intimidation skill. That is massively overkill. It's completely unnecessary. I am beyond past the point of needing that much this intimidation by 10. Plus 17 would have been good already. Damn. I am noticing something. This sleeve and this coat looks significantly longer in the fucking and this other thing, bro, and this other thing, bro. Fuck. The coat looks like longer. Is it like that, maybe? Or like this length of sleeve makes sense? I guess so. I guess I guess I'm not gonna complain too much about covering up a little bit more so I don't have to draw it, but anyway, I like this design a lot. She's cute. Thank you, thank you. I'm liking it too. Honestly, I put in a lot of time into this so far, bro. Fucking hell, fucking hell, bro. You know what? Let me check. Actually, hold on. How much time have I put into this? $15. Oh my goodness. Okay, 15 hours. 15 hours and 56 minutes of time in this file. Jeez. Okay. He's doing the thing. He's checking the time. He's checking the time. He's checking the time. I am doing it. I'm checking the time. Yeah. All right. You know what? There we go. Though. Here we go. That's it. Actually, hold on. Let me Google a thing first. Actually, Fox print. Okay, Fox footprint. Why don't you Bing it instead? It's not close. You can't do that as easily. Let me Bing Foxfoot. Let me Bing Foxfoot. Do you think I could introduce like this shape into like the shoes though, you know? Like doing that like fucking trope where it's just like we got like the shoe and then it's like an animal print on the bottom of the shoe. I'm gonna do it better than that, but like something like that maybe. I have to come out a little bit and maybe be a little bit more sort of just something. How ironic it would be for me to use Bing as my search engine. Why ironic, huh? Wait, is there like some kind of narrative fucking like. Is there a narrative piece of dissonance happening here all of a sudden? Bing is micro. Okay, right. You know what? That's fair. Yeah, Bing is Microsoft. Yeah. True, true, true. Micro. Okay, wow. Holy shit. The correction into that. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna move on from this now. I have worked on this for enough today. Oh god, sorry, my fucking throat. Oh dude, you know what? Is this finally like manifesting now? Holy shit, wait. Fucking I had a premonition, like an evil premonition of like a sore throat on Thursday. It's like Tuesday now, and am I getting the sore throat now? Oh no. Oh jeez. Windows, more like defenestrate. The opposite of window is defenestrate. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, hold on. I do. Okay, my throat is kind of fucking acting up though. Hold on. Okay, geez. There we go. Please drink 2 gallons of ginger tea with honey. Your throat must live at any cost. Unfortunately, I mean, we have ginger probably, but unfortunately, there's no honey in the house anymore. It's been used up. No honey, no tea, nothing left. I'm gonna be lazy tomorrow. I'm being lazy. You should drink cough syrup, except every cough syrup tastes horribly, so it's essentially just mixing with Sprite to make the taste more bearable. With Sprite? I've never thought of that, actually. What? I've never seen anyone that, bro. Oh my god, bro. Don't do that. That's the recipe for a lean. Oh no, it is? Okay, I completely forgot about that. I completely forgot about lean. Holy shit. Mix it with Sprite. Mix cough syrup with Sprite. Right. Oh, joke gone too far. Oh my god. I mean, I don't know. I'm not averse to like just slamming a fucking cough syrup. Honestly, is like I don't hate. I don't mind it honestly. So I'm not really in any need for that. I guess for that for any cough syrup hacks anyway. But wow, that's pretty funny though. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get a DM from the CIA saying that I committed 17 federal crimes for teaching you how to make lean from the CIA too. They're gonna be up in your ass because you told me how to make lean. Oh no, bruh. Oh lord. What have you done? And I'm gonna cheat and just like copy this whole part of the face and just like move it down that way until the spacing of the nose matches up with the spacing of like everything else. I like that mount, honestly. The amount the horns move is always going to be like a lot different from how the spacing of the fucking like facial features. Like, I don't like remember that because of like, the weird like because it sticks out, so it's going to move a lot more. So unfortunately, actually, really difficult thing to animate properly, at least. Easy fix by hiring a paid actress. What? A paid actress that's gonna like have the same. Oh my god, bro. Hire in real life. Dude, you know what? Actually, I mean, this is like sort of a vain kind of thought, actually, but like, and this doesn't really happen that often. I don't think it happens sometimes, but like, like, but like, I wonder. I bet number one, it'd probably be like really easy to make like a Rie cosplay because like it'd probably just be like just a suit and pants, like a dress shirt and like pants maybe a wig, I guess, if your hair isn't like the same. But like, I guess like if you were someone was to make like a Rie cosplay, what would they do for the horns even? You know, Cause like I guess like cause like they're supposed to be flesh toned, so it's like what would a cosplayer do with that? Make you say makeup so generally and so matter of factly. I'm almost inclined to just believe you, just like that. Wow, so confident. Makeup. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Wow, look at that turn. Yippee! Yahoo! Yippee! Yippee! Yahoo! Yahoo! Yippee! I mean, I guess I can just really get away with some pretty tight spacing here, can't I? Huh? Should make the 10-hour flight meme, but with people's OCs. The 10-hour flight meme? Oh, wait, is it like the one where it's like, oh, like it's like A, B, C, D, E, or whatever, and it's like you like put all the OCs in chairs and stuff, and just fucking like, where do you sit? Is it that or the unfunny one? Yeah, all right. Well, if you're calling it unfunny, then why do you fucking? Oh my god, bro. With our OC, it would be cool if it was our OCs. You're right. Yes, of course. You know what? Actually, I wonder if Rie likes flights, even actually. Random OC question time, I guess. Like, does your character actually enjoy flying? I like, you know what? Honestly, I think I imagine that Rie wouldn't actually enjoy flying that much. I don't know why, but it just seems like something that it just seems like something that she wouldn't really enjoy. But I bet that like Yue has like a 10 trillion like strategies for keeping flights like interesting and like unenjoyable. Hmm. Maybe it's just being up high makes her closer to the moon. Actually, what if that was it? Actually, huh? I wonder. I wonder. Hmm. Hikari definitely likes it. Tabitha hates it because she's a stay-home mofo. She's a stay-home mofo. I mean, see, like this is like what I'm imagining, right? It's just like I guess I'm imagining that like Rio actually like probably does travel like a decent amount because she probably has to a little bit at least to learn. But wow, yeah, I don't know. I have to think harder to an answer for Valentina. Yeah, it would make sense to grow used to it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then Katya's the pilot. Katya's the pilot. Oh my god. Wow. I mean, I guess how else is she gonna like take all her shit with her? I guess. Probably not gonna be like take a plane, take a plane, take all her shit up on with a plane onto a plane like that. Although you know what? I guess if I say that, am I admitting that 9/11 happened in my universe? Dogs and bitches strapped in your seatbelts. Oh my god. Airline pilot Katya. What an image. There's such a tendency for me to want to be like really messy and really simple here, but like I gotta be like careful. I gotta be careful. Stretch, okay, then all right. Ow, my neck. Ooh. I gotta stretch like better. I mean, that's like not like an super like interesting. Oh my god, you're gonna gamble for a sketch? Not holy fuck! At this point in the stream, at this hour. All right, then sure. Oh, oh, it's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. I'm sorry to say that it's nothing. It keeps happening, yeah. Gamble for a sketch? You're gonna gamble for a sketch? Alright, buddy. Oh, oh, you almost got death. Oh, it's nothing. But it's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. Life is suffering. Nothing is real. I'm glad you two agree, I guess. Oh man. My worst trait as an animator is that I love crunchy timings, apparently. God. I'm a simple man. If I fail, I enter my lowest. If I win, I have the best of my life. Simple as you live your life in extremes, yeah. Of course, of course. I understand, I understand. Simple as, honestly, simple as. Alright, let's get both of these into here. Not that one. This one, and this one. There we go. Change layer color, make it red, baby. Make it red. You know, I do that enough that maybe I should come up with like an auto action to do that for me though, but I don't really know. I don't really know exactly how I would set that up. And damn, I guess it's always easiest to just use the chin, but I don't know if that's really the best way to do this. Gonna watch your gonna watch your interview before with Joe Rogan before bed. Oh, this is like defamation now. What the fuck? What? Oh my god. My interview with Joe Rogan. Dude, that's such a fucking cursed sentence, isn't it? Like it actually it like exudes like an aura, like a sickly aura to it. Just fucking someone saying my interview with Joe Rogan. Why would you say that, bro? I gotta remember there's a lot of things that I can't really in between this way. I'm kind of like mindlessly doing like an in like a sort of halfway between everything here, but like I gotta remember that rotations exist and it's not really the best way, but because that part of the day is part of my brain that prevents me from saying random shit when to say I see, I see, I see. You know what? That's fair. Maybe you should go to bed though. You know what? Yeah, maybe you should go to bed. That's like might be a good idea, frankly. Damn, that was as if you tried to own me. Okay, well, I don't know. Actually, what time is it for you? It's like fucking. Okay, well, it's 8:45 for me. So like, it's like I would see you generally awake at this point in time. I guess usually, but I don't know. I don't know. It's certainly not peak hours for you. Quarter to midnight, yeah. What if I ended stream like right now and I told you hop on rivals? Oh no. Okay, no, no, I'm not gonna do that. No, no, I'm not gonna do that. No, no, go to bed, go to bed. Oh no. Da, 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 da. Ikari, bro. I mean, okay, like, surely you're approaching the hour where like you're gonna get like killed if you're still like awake, right? Especially if you play rivals, a loud ass game. So surely. Why are you mad? Why are you mad? True, true. Yeah, right. So like, I mean, I'm not probably not gonna be streaming for like much longer anyway. I'm probably gonna end stream like after this, but like, fucking like, hey. Just slowly saying my brain's to rivals mode. Are you sure? No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Oh, shit. Why does this file explorer still show up there? I need to, like, I keep moving it up and out to my other screen, but, like, it keeps showing that there, right? You say, like, you fuck you, bro. Oh my, fuck you, bro. Come on. Ooh, do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Underscore RYH underscore V01. There we go. Just a head turn, you know. And now I'm just gonna extend it back out to like 5 seconds. Yeah, sure. There we go. Okay, and then now with that, I bid y'all adieu. I'm going to end stream now, so yeah. I keep both streams open every time. The excuse is that I am modding both, but the truth is I just want to give Sinclair more viewership. Well, I appreciate it. I got 1 Twitch viewer, 1 YouTube viewer. Yeah, baby, let's go. Yeah, anyway, thanks for inviting to the stream. Appreciate the company. Hope you guys enjoyed the sights, the sounds, the feelings. Again, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye.